So as you can see over here, this is the cover page. At every cover page of an examination paper, there are certain things that we need to look out for. So firstly is to ensure that whatever paper that has been taken, your child is taking the one of the correct academic group. Okay, so in the case of 2021, this paper was set for the students of the express stream, normal academic stream, and normal technical stream, respectively. So this is for the express stream, also known as the G3 stream of today. So this is paper one, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Right. Now, these are important, especially if your child is taking the EOY examination for the very first time. So let's have a look at it. Write your class, register number, and name on all the work you hand in. This is to ensure that when the papers happen to be detached from each other, you still have your child's name, class, and register number, and no marks will be compromised. Write in dark blue or black ink on both sides of the paper. Okay, so this means that both sides of the paper are being printed on. Please do not miss out questions. In a case where there is a page where there is no question, most of the time on that piece of page, on that page itself will be the words blank page. You may use a HB pencil for any diagrams or graphs. And typically for drawing for construction, we always use pencil. Do not use staples, paper clips, glue, or correction fluid. Okay, so please take note, especially that of correction fluid. Answer all questions. If working is needed for any question, it must be shown with the answer. Omission of essential working will result in loss of marks. So this means that there is an answer mark, definitely, and there is also method mark if the marks awarded is more than 1 mark. If the use of an approved scientific calculator is expected where appropriate. Okay, the questions will tell you when you cannot use a calculator to work out the answer and when you can. If the degree of accuracy is not specified in the question, and if the answer is not exact, give the answer to 3 sig fig. Give your answers in degrees to 1 dp. This is very important because when answers are recurring, when answers are non-terminating, you need to know what the rounding, what rounding your child needs to present the answers in. Okay, and for pi, either use your calculator value or 3.142 unless the question requires the answer in terms of pi. Okay, so it really depends on how the question is being phrased. Now, at the end of the examination, fasten all your work securely together. The number of marks given in brackets at the end is at the end of each question or part question, and the total marks for this paper is 50. Now, do take note that different schools may actually set their papers for secondary 1 and 2 quite differently depending on the format. Some schools do have a paper 1 and a paper 2, like in this school. Some schools, however, have just one paper, mathematics, that covers all tested topics. Yeah, so do check against the requirements and the format that your school has set out for you. All right. And it's also mentioned this paper consists of 12 printed pages and 0 blank page. Do take note, students. All right. Now, let's move on. Following that is behind the cover page is always the mathematical formulae. So this is a formula sheet where a set of formula is given to you. Whether or not you recognize it, this will be the set that will be given to you in the final O-level paper. All right. So you might find that there are certain symbols here that are maybe unfamiliar to you, and you might wonder what they are. It's okay. in time, you will get to learn it and you will get to understand what each of this formula actually stands for. Okay, so we have that of compound interest. For mensuration, there is quite a number. There's trigonometry, there's statistics, right?